You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want.
The Matrix has one of the strongest uses of color in Hollywood, known for its uses of green and blue specifically. The strongest use in the film is the contrast between the desaturated, monochromatic greens in the office scenes versus the later, more saturated scenes taking place in the Matrix. The sickly greens used inside the Matrix also contrast with the stark blues used for the real world. The green that was used for the movie is the color that characters on a computer screen used to be before Windows and word processing programs that now use black on white color schemes to make the computer world look more like the real world of paper and ink. This hue of green suggests that, unlike in the real world, what we see in the Matrix is being shown or filtered through something. Secondly, the color palette works on a psychological level. By setting up Neo's normal existence in a dull green, we understand the freshness that the real world offers. However, the color palette is also used to convey the comfort of ignorance provided by the Matrix. Finally, in a scene where Cypher covertly meets with Agent Smith in a restaurant with a relatively comfortable feeling orange and green color scheme, we completely understand why he wants to buy his way back into the Matrix.
We have survived by hiding from him, by running from him. Mr.
Color is again used to make clear distinctions of two very different worlds in the Wachowskis' 2006 follow-up, V for Vendetta. Varying hues of blue-gray are dominant in the scenes showing government structures, offices, streets patrolled by surveillance vans, and watched by cameras. This specific choice of color palette also establishes the merciless, suffocating tones of a tyrannous government, leaving a bad impression with the audience.
We have survived by hiding from him.
In contrast, there are also two main hues used to imply that the second world is a world of memories, the past world that is almost unreal in comparison with the present. Mid to high saturated yellow and oranges, accompanied by subtle notes of red, which I'll get to later, established a warm England from before the war, and the protagonist's rise to power. These color choices force the audience to experience a past that is very different than a present, a place where love can flourish, where people are free. In short, color was engineered to create good and bad impressions of the world, respectively. Now let's get back to the color red. If we lay out each frame of the film side by side, you will notice red doesn't exactly pop out at you. However, the Wachowskis' minimalistic use of red throughout subconsciously plays the most dominant role. The reason for this is simple. Red appears only as to highlight detail. Few shots are actually dominated by red. This serves as a psychological roadmap which guides the audience in interpreting the actions of its hero, V. As shown, color is extremely important in shot composition and design. The Wachowski brothers were able to use simple color design and arrangement to evoke specific emotions within their audience.
You cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your